Opening comments, and then we'll go to questions.
I thought our effort and energy in the second half was much better than it was in the first. Our goal right now and our focus right now is try to find small ways to get better, and so that's what we have to focus on. We can't look at big picture right now because we need to put together small little things to make us a better team. So when we start um, when we start getting better in those small areas where we want to focus on, I think that'll help make us a better team.
Go ahead, Rashawn.
Hey, coach. I just wanted to know what you thought of Bella's video.
I thought it was good. I thought she had good energy coming in. I thought her energy kind of changed the tide for us down the stretch. And she came in and she executed the way she was supposed to execute.
Go ahead, Megan.
Yeah, Coach. Just wanted to talk about. You always talk about playing inside out. There was 40 points in the paint tonight. What did you think about their efforts there?
I thought they were intentional about that, understanding that I thought we had a advantage playing inside out. We had some good ball movement. I think in the first half we had a couple possessions where we really moved the ball really well. I think we had another one in the second where I think Nia ended up getting a corner three or something like that, where we were able to move the ball. So as long as that's a focus of us, right, playing inside out, whether it's on the drive or on the pass, right, we'll get good looks. There's times where we're standing around and we're just looking at each other. Anytime where we're playing, trying to play one on one, doesn't bode very well for us. So we have to use our skill set to play as a team.
Go ahead, Megan.
As a half coach, they shooting at 71% clip. What do you feel about that first half? What did you see as far as defense is
hmm
What was it that just wasn't clicking on our side?
Sometimes it's just not being sharp, right? Sometimes it's not being sharp. Sometimes it's not executing the way we wanna guard people. Like there's nowhere ever in our game plan where we were supposed to go under on Sabrina Ionescu. There's I'm not goofy enough to make a game plan, right? Where I would go under on a kid like that who shoots the ball. So when we have missed slaps and different things like that, right? I also thought we turned the ball over too much, and when we turned the ball over, they made us pay almost every single time in transition. And so because we didn't turn it over a lot, but the fact that we did turn it over, they made us pay. So that just opens up easy opportunities for for your opponent. So we have to be a team that can really execute the game plan to a T, and then limit our mistakes so that people don't take advantage of them.
Coach, I just want to ask you, what were some positives that you saw from your team today,
Yeah,
and then of course some things that you guys want to work on. You got a couple days to
yeah,
rest up,
yeah.
going back into Connecticut on Friday.
Well, we were able to out rebound them. That's always a positive. Offensive rebounding, I thought we did a good job of that. I thought we did a pretty good job of playing in transition. Really tried to push the pace and focus on that. I think some areas where we really need to work on is we have to be more intentional about going to box people out so they're not getting second opportunities, and so it doesn't demoralize our defense. So when we have a good defensive possession, right, but then it ends with a offensive rebound to a kick out to resetting and getting an extra offensive possession. I think that demoralizes you sometimes, and it's harder um, to get your mental right to now play another possession of defense. So we have to do a better job of that. I think we can do a better job of being in our help side as well. So those are some areas that I think we can take the next couple of days and really try to work on.
Coach Jonathan from Real Talk Sports. Two things. Number one, late congratulations for being named to the Olympic team.
Thank you.
And what does it say about this fan base? You guys down by 30, but start to make a run. Every defensive play, crowd on their feet. What does it say about the fans and your support here?
Yeah, the fans have been great. My cry out to them was stick with us. You know what I mean? Just stick with us. We're gonna get this thing together. We're gonna keep working. We're gonna work our behinds off. They come out each and every game and really support our athletes. And so don't give up on us. We're gonna keep working till we get to a place where they deserve that type of team. And so we're just gonna keep working our butts off.
Go ahead, Rick.
Another positive was Tina. Just did it even surprise you the things that she does on a night to night basis?
Tina's a competitor. At the end of the day, her competitive nature is so high, which you understand. You understand why she's Olympian. You understand why she's a future Hall of Famer because she's a competitor. She doesn't give in. She doesn't give in to the mental things like being tired, being fatigued. She shows up every single day and does her job. And so, no, it doesn't surprise me because she's a competitor.
Go ahead, Megan.
Yeah, this question is actually for LA. You had a block party out there, which we saw. So we just wanted to get your thoughts on like what you were thinking and how good did it feel for CP to come over and chest bump you.
Yeah, I think it was one of our keys to be in the help side. So that's what I do. But I love my teammates. I think they're great energy for me. So just being able to be out there and help them out, I think that was great for me.
Go ahead, man.
Crystal, to see Jordan back out there today, what was that like for us, the team, to see her finally get a play out there today? And another point guard that like to run and push like yourself.
Yeah, I know it was hard for JC to sit out all those months. She's been working hard, so she deserved every moment that she got out there. Her standing ovation when she subbed in, cheering for her when she get the and one. JC is going to be a big part to what we do moving forward, so it's good to see her out there on the floor.
Go ahead, Rashad.
Jonathan and Meg already touched on it in LA, but just to have the crowd kind of like, it seemed like the crowd got new life when you started playing well and stuff like that. How did that go through?
It's always appreciated. I think that the fans stick with me throughout everything. They always encourage me after games, win or loss, or even if I don't play. They're always there and backing me up. So that gives me new life every day, and just to be able to go out there and provide or do anything I can for the team. I think it's always great when the crowd's in it.
Go ahead.
Just for anyone, what would you say is the mindset going now on the road facing Connecticut and Liberty again?
Yeah, the mindset is to get better. I mean, we can't focus on big picture stuff right now. I think we have too many areas of growth that we need to get better in to really think about bigger things. Right? We have to get better in small areas before we can start doing those other things. And I think once we do that, then we'll slowly start getting back to where we think we can be.
What small thing would you like to first address?
Yeah, simple. Boxing out. Right? That should be a focus. Like physically going to box out every single opportunity that we get, being intentional about that. Being in help when we're supposed to be in help. When the ball's on one side of the floor, being in help when we're supposed to be there, not late. Keeping the ball in front of us, right? Before we can worry about schematics and different strategies and different things like that, we have to be able to do the basic things. We have to be able to be better at the basic things of basketball. Those are things that, as a coaching staff, I can't necessarily help them do, right? I can come up with strategy. I can come up with schemes and different things like that to help us be better and to win games. But until we get better at those small things, right, it's going to be hard to win games. So when we start making jumps and leaps in those things, and they're not small things, but for us, like scheme doesn't matter if we're not going to box out. You know what I mean? Like scheme does matter if we're not going to be in the gap when we're supposed to be in the gap. Does that make sense? So those are things that we have to readjust and refocus on before we can worry about more bigger things.
I think we're good.
Good.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.